Since when?
Now you're enough to wet him and his bride.
I remember that too. He kept screeching.
You fight like an old hag! Yeah. Ah.
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rabble before they turn everything into firewood!
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all? I heard you got...
So who do I owe that to? You wouldn't have had anything to do with this, would you, Hanush?
You've no one to thank for that but yourself, Godwin. If you hadn't been living like an animal...
You're wrong, though.
And I trust you won't. We have a...
secret mission. Saradze...
You buff...
Do you know...
I don't know.
A few... He should...
Why did...
For Christ's sake! Get your booze so we need you to go to Trotsky.
Why don't you send Henry after him?
That's exactly why...
All right.
Well...
when should I...
Right.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in... Have a feel... Can you hear... Hey! I feel... Listen here, I want... Henry? I am... Never... So...
I was working.
Oh,
sort of.
well, at least you were.
What about you?
Where did you get... I pulled this... Weren't you that? So I snooped once. Thief... Oh, shh.
Have you seen? He's right.
Last...
Aye.
Good. Captain Thomas.
But he's... Oh, what? Leave it.
Hey, do you hear? Again. Come on!
So, if you want for us...
Wait, though.
With that...
But...
Ain't you a bit old? If you wanted to...
You're a
Don't you... They move...
And can I go...
Don't
What?
We...
I'll get...
Good lad, or sin, or go...
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, what happened? I didn't mean for that to happen.
Everyone will notice you're gone. I don't...
We meet again. So you had to come too?
You could say that.
So am I. Will you have a drink?
Of course.
To Lord Samin!
What do you think?
About the...
But...
Nah, I'm not...
Quiet. Here.
Aye, sure. Never...
We want to handle this for you. You don't.
It might have occurred to me you were the one I was looking for.
Me? Why?
I expect he means me, Flower. No doubt Henry assumed I'd starve to death if he wasn't on my arse for a while. So, are you glad to see me?
I'm glad you're still alive and kicking.
You were worried about me? Well, no. I mean, Henry.
No. I just wouldn't want to explain to Sir Hanush why I couldn't keep an eye on my living ball and chain.
Watch your tongue.
Like a pair of little boys.
What are you even doing here?
Radovan the blacksmith has lost the sword he made for the groom as a wedding present.
Well, that's a bit of a fuck-up, eh? But I'm not really surprised when he was shoving it under everyone's noses and telling them there's none better in the county.
So you think someone nicked it?
I don't think so. I'm sure of it. The bailiff's son, Svatobluk.
What? Svatya? Nonsense.
What's going on here? You again?
Who is this drunk?
This is Wojtek.
Keep my name out of your mouth. And you? What are you doing here with my... girl?
I am not your girl. That is certainly not only yours. And it's a few years since anyone called me a girl.
Did you hear that? Scram. Nobody's interested in you.
So you've ganged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me, and then this prick.
We didn't agree on anything. And forget about Mishka. She had no time for either of us.
I'm having a really bad day today. Women don't want me. My friends, I'm a joke. All that's left is the booze. Booze never lets you down.
Well, each to his own.
I was afraid you were going to start a fight.
You don't have to be afraid with me.
Hold up. No change in the subject. What did you mean about Svatya?
Like I said, he took the sword.
And how do you know it was him who took it?
Because I saw him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I have to drag every word out of you? Where did you see him?
The blacksmith went to the latrine and left his sword outside. The blockhead. Svatya had his eye on him the whole time and just seized the opportunity.
Why should I believe you?
You don't have to. But do you actually have a choice? You can either throw more empty accusations at me, or you can try and find him. Last I saw, he disappeared into the battlements by the latrine, and then he showed up in the backyard under the dovecot. He didn't have the sword anymore.
Why would the bailiff's son take it? He and Semi will be family soon.
Why don't you ask him yourself? But from what I hear, the Samin's really sticking his craw. Why? I don't know. You'll have to figure that out for yourself.
All right. I'll take your word for it and try to find the sword.
Finally, you've come to your senses. And, Henry...
Yes?
Just don't fuck it up. We need to talk to von Berghoff. Finally.
I'm sorry.
So you'll find get a bucket to sit on while you keep watch. First class sword, worthy. How did you do? He's got his arse kicked. Sword with my own eyes. Something I'd like to ask you. You have to kick or coming up. If I gave you a job, give it a rest, you contrary old geezer. How's life treating you, Wolfram? Could be better. I can't complain, though. Since when? You do nothing but complain, day in, day out.
Oh, I can't go any further. It's too deep.
With one hand. That's true. I heard he used to be a great swordsman.
Wait. Tell me, haven't we met before? You look familiar. I feel like I've seen you before. Didn't you serve at Trotsky?
No, I didn't. Me and my master were to deliver a message there.
Is that so? I've no recollection of you or your master, but little wonder. Lord von Berghoff receives countless messengers.
But you wouldn't even let us...
I said I don't remember.
Master Chamberlain, where's Lord von Berghoff? Why isn't he here yet?
What's it to you? Lord von Berghoff will arrive when the time's right.
Premonition. I've got a barrel of ale at home. I'm afraid it'll go bad. Careful! Someone should really do something about that. I don't know.
As God is my witness, I live under a stoning sky. Is it true you forged a gift for young Olga?
That's right. First-class sword, worthy of our young lord. Would you like to see it?
No, thank you. But there's something I'd like to ask you. How long did you have to kiss old Femming's ass before he gave you his job?
Give it a rest, you contrary old geezer.
I must have eaten something bad.
If you're sick, you should have told me and found a replacement.
Last time, you scatter my hair around, and before... Do my eyes deceive me? What are you doing here, Henry? I can't tell you how happy I'm...
Greetings, Olbram. I see the richest farmer in the county can't miss such an occasion.
Exactly. I was just wondering what that Teeth Project is doing here.
Nah, let it go. Don't let him ruin the wedding for you.
You're right. Let's think to that.
Sure.
The York has...
Stop making excuses and tell me. Saw it with my own eyes. I had nothing to do with that.
No, it must have been something Ava touched on.
Day in, day out. Especially about us. First-class sword, worthy of our young lord. Would you like to see it?
No, thanks. But there's something I'd like to ask you. How long did you have to kiss old Semin's ass before he gave you a job?
Give it a rest, you contrary old geezer. How's life treating you, Wolfram?
It'll be the talk of the county. Henry, I just saw Yurko, and I think he's pretty. I thought you was.
It's the cellar guard's fault. He let them in there.
That idler, I'll have him whipped. Oh, to hell with it. I have to admit Yurko seemed a little less surly right away. If only, well...
The beggars are gone.
Oh, I'm happy.
Don't worry. The cook doesn't know anything.
She'll figure it out anyway. She's not a stupid woman. Well, since you've if you're still interested.
I certainly am.
I'll just introduce you to him. Nothing more. Lord, and don't be offended now. He's not that...
I don't mind. Where's...
Though he's...
I hope he's right.
I hope so, too.
Loni, Colin, Bodibra.
Lord, you've been all over the place. Even further than Sassan.
Well now, that is one place I have not been. What would I do in a town full of monks?
What are you doing here all alone? Such a pretty woman and no escort?
The escort is what I'm hiding from.
Radovan's present for young Lord Semin is missing. You wouldn't happen to know anything about it?
I didn't see any sword.
Sword? How do you know it's a sword?
Fuck. Alright, I saw it. Like everyone here, I reckon. Radovan was bragging about it all over.
Do you think being the bailiff's son puts you above the law? You're counting on the deepest shadow being under the candlestick, eh? But make no mistake, if it turns out you're involved in this theft, you're gonna get not just yourself in trouble, but your father as well. He'll have to give you an exemplary punishment, so folk don't say he's let you off light, because that could cost him his job.
Damn it. I didn't think of that. Alright, have it your way. I took the sword. Happy now?
Where's the sword now?
I had to get rid of it. Fast. So I threw it in the pond.
You can't be serious. How am I supposed to get it back now? God Almighty save you if it fell in deep.
Take care, friend.
We'll wait and see.
Lord Semin is really outdone.
Here it is. Just like Fatia said. I found your sword.
Thank God, Henry. I was afraid I'd have to look for a job in another county. Who stole it?
The bailiff's son took it.
Svatja? Why the hell would he do that? He and young Semin will be brothers-in-law.
Maybe that's exactly why.
Right. I heard he's got a grudge against the Semins. But for him to act a fool like that, when Semin finds out, he'll make the bailiff set the boy straight in no uncertain terms.
No one should be above the law.
Aye, But still, punishing your own son is a punishment in itself. But, as you say, it has to be done. You got it to me just in time. The ceremony is about to start.
So Lord von Burgov has arrived?
Not yet, but the father is in a hurry to have his son married. I think the lad's a little scared. I'm not surprised. I had to get drunk as a lord before my wedding.
I didn't think they'd start the ceremony without Lord von Burgov.
He'll show up, don't worry. Something just held him up, you know. Lordly business.
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Oh, let's get started, Father.
Damn it.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alda. I ask you before God and His holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Right back where we started.
Von Burgov's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
Excuse me?
I don't have to do it anymore. It's been dealt with. As soon as they had their fill, they were on
Reaper's coming for me. But it's only Oldbrook. What do you want from us, you old fart?
Someone has done with my yard.
I want to remember it.
What heart, you goat? He got spurned by a girl. Don't make it sound like torture.
The forge.
I'm dancing with a lady now. You'll have to wait.
What about you?
Sir, do you know where I can find your son and his bride? I'd like to congratulate them.
Sorry, I haven't seen them for a while either. Don't bother them too much. Let them have some peace. They'll need rest after everything today. Till we meet again.
You alright?
Spinning. Everything's spinning.
You alright?
Don't move a muscle, you scum. Get those paws out.
I surrender.
Fuck you.
Enough.
And your surrender.
Von Burgov's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
My friend.
I'm sorry. Greetings, Henry. What can...
Why didn't Lord von Burgov come? I thought you were waiting for him before starting the ceremony.
If I did, my son might never be married. I don't know why he's not here. The Chamberlain said he'd say...
Sir?
Sorry, I... Don't bother them too much. Has anyone seen Oliver? Not for some time now.
It's my little sister's wedding, and I want to remember...
Have you seen your sister and young Lord Semin? I want to give them my best wishes for their marriage.
I think I saw them going into the cellar. Their marriage has lasted barely half a day, and they already can't handle it sober.
Can't be that bad, surely.
If I had old Semin for a father-in-law, I wouldn't stay sober either. Take care, and have a pleasant evening.
Mind where you're going.
What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm Henry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I was hoping to find you both here. Sir Older as well. Come now, dry your tears. What's the matter, eh?
It's Older.
Did he...
No. He just disappeared. Left practically right from the altar.
But why? You two look so happy.
I was hoping he'd stay at home more after we were married. Instead of always riding off somewhere. What a silly goose I am.
What was so urgent that it couldn't wait until morning?
I don't know. He didn't tell me, but he often rides off in a hurry.
Didn't he at least tell you when he'd be back?
No. Sometimes he comes back in the evening. Sometimes he's gone for days. He doesn't want to talk about it at all.
I heard he deliberately rushed the ceremony.
Everyone wanted to wait for Sir Otto von Berghoff. He was supposed to be the guest of honor. But Alder was on edge all day. Especially after that messenger arrived. He got impatient and said he wanted to have the ceremony right away.
What messenger?
He didn't carry any lord's colours, just a rider. He came in, exchanged a few rushed words with Alder, and then rode off again. And a little while after the ceremony, Alder rode off too.
Don't worry. He'll be back soon. Nobody would leave a pretty girl like you alone for long.
He couldn't care less about me. His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa.
I think he really loves you. During the ceremony, he was gazing at you like an apparition of the Virgin Mary.
Then why would he disappear right after? I'm probably the only bride ever to be abandoned at her own wedding. I'll be a laughing stock. Oh well, I've already cried buckets. I could use a drink. How about you?
Oh, I wanted to congratulate you anyway, so good luck, good health. May you soon have a healthy son, and later at least 2 daughters. And may...
Make it short. I'm thirsty.
Here's to you.
Where is the booze? Oh, fucking hell! It's you again!
Oh, fight! Fuck off me!
You wanna fuck the bride, huh? Hypocrite!
What are you doing, you drunken fool?
Someone's been coveting the neighbour's wife, eh?
Oh, bollocks!
Not that I blame you. You might have waited until the sun went home.
You fight like an old hag!
Nice hit! You're no match for us! You won't get me! Do it! Hey! Get it! Now you're right! Too slow!
Yeah, don't spare him!
Nice!
Why do I always get local to fight? Once more!
Ah!
Come and help!
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rabble before they turn everything into firewood!
cursed luck. Well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Oh. Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
So who do I owe that to? You wouldn't have had anything to do with this, would you, Hanush?
You've no one to thank for that but yourself, Godwin. If you hadn't been living like an animal, you wouldn't...
You're wrong.
And I trust you won't... We have a secret mission for you.
I'm all ears, Sir Radzig.
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
Aye. I heard a word or two about that. Where was it you sent him? Trotsky?
Yes. To Sir Otto von Bergoff's castle.
Royal Chamberlain von Berger. The League of Lords fella.
You know more than I'd expect from you.
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trotsky is about 3 days' ride away.
2 days. Weather permitting.
The young lord should have been back long since then, shouldn't he?
He should. But he's not.
And now you want me to find out why he's not here yet.
That's right. You'll go to Trotsky and see if anything's happened to him.
Why don't you send Henry after him? As far as I know, he's always done a good job for you.
That's exactly why he went with Capon.
So it's more serious than I thought. All right. I'll do it.
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here, of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me!
Give it a rest. No one's coming.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
Well, that ought to bring us closer together.
Very droll. I just don't like these kind of places.
Like jails? Not a lot of people do.
No, I suppose they don't. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say... well... that I'm glad to see you again.
Oh, yeah?
Give over.
After all, as you know, I'm just a common dung grubber, while you're the great Bellatore.
Bellator? But... I was stupid to think like that. It was stupid. But now I'm sitting here too, for behaving like a Bellator. I might have left you in it.
Yeah, you might.
Nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that... well, you were right. I behaved... badly. Awfully. So, what were you getting up to the whole time, anyway?
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh, well, lucky for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of. Most of the time I was actually chasing after lost carts or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
What about you?
I also stuck to what I'm best at.
What, boozing and whoring?
Fucking hunting.
Where did you get the gear for that? We arrived in Troskowitz like a pair of beggars.
By using the old noggin, pal. I pulled a strong thread out of those rags I had on, made a snare for game, and before you could say jackrabbit, I was hawking half a dozen hares around the local cottages.
Weren't you worried about the local gamekeeper?
That nitwit! I found out he was fond of the booze, so I snooped around his lodge, and when sleeping it off, I went hunting. Once, I even went into his shed and, borrowed a bow and a quiver full of arrows.
Thieving, too, to top it all. Christ!
I'll give over. Once things are sorted out, I'll give it all back. Shh, quiet! There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the Sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God!
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Rattay. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable. We're envoys of the Lord of... About time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble.
You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now.
You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
What? But you can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans!
But you can't!
Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it! Move it!
I'm a nobleman! You hear me? I'm a noble! I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein.
So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman? He was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be anyway. If you want to do something for him, pray. And best pretend you don't know him.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Rattay. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fella will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him now.
What about my things? You took everything away from me.
That's what happens to people in jail. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep something to cover the damages you caused at the wedding. Got it?
Got it. I'll get to work then.
Good lad. The store's up by the gate to the inner bailey. Orsina the blacksmith is idling around somewhere there. He'll think up some job for you. Or go down to the outer bailey where they're building the... And no wandering around where you're not allowed.
Yeah. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking.
What was Lord Zenny's wedding like?
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking.
And why wouldn't they when it's true? It would be bad, I tell you.
I don't know. Seems to me it's always the same. Bad.
Well, it will be even worse. Look, there's a rabble running rampant over the countryside. They even hacked up that captain of ours.
Aye, that's bad. But there's always some rabble running around.
Even more now.
Oh, aye. And how would you know? You hear some story over a tank in a...
Hey! My God!
Clear off.
Huh?
Hey,
business
you're not allowed here.
Correct, Nightcrawler.
What did I do to you?
Leave it alone, would you? I suppose it was worse than it was, but you make the end of the world out of it.
Leave me alone.
Hey,
I've no time for all that.
I'll tell you what the trouble is.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests.
Careful!
If I was under her, I reckon I wouldn't be able to get up either.
Hey?
They're not going to move on their own. Get to it.
And how much are them elderberries?
As much as you can fit in.
But won't it be completely black?
My dear, if we could dye wool as black as...
And how much of them elderberry leaves should I put in?
As much as you can fit in, madam. That's how much.
But won't it be completely black?
My dear, if we could dye wool as black as...
Are you sure there won't be trouble from it?
Don't worry, Manka.
But Dorcas said dyeing is a craft, and that's not allowed.
Dorcas and Nick, and I told you not to talk about it.
how much of them elderberry leaves should I put in?
As much as you can fit in there. That sounds good.
But won't it be completely black?
My dear, if we could dye wool as black as...
And how much of them elderberry?
As much as you can fit in there. That sounds good.
But won't it be completely black?
My dear, if we could dye wool as black as...
No idling. Get hauling.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking, though. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you. She might take offense.
I wasn't talking about her, of course. The bride's always the prettiest.
I've been at weddings where that wasn't the case, unfortunately. But I heard it ended in a brawl.
Aye. Some idiots had a punch-up. It's practically a tradition, you know?
A pretty stupid tradition. The poor newlyweds. It's supposed to be a celebration and some numbskulls start fighting.
You're right.
And Lord von Berghoff didn't show up.
No, he didn't. I expect only old Samin was a bit peeved, since he couldn't show off to him. At least everyone else could relax and be merry.
From what I hear, some of them got a little too merry, eh?
I reckon even Lord von Berghoff couldn't have stopped the numbskulls, as you called them.
Did they fight over something serious?
What can you expect when one fella insults another fella's honor? It's always the same. You can't just let something like that pass.
I still think it's just plain stupid, brawling, and at a wedding what's more.
You're absolutely right, of course. Actually, it was really disgusting what happened.
As long as we had a king.
We've still got a king, though.
Ah, Wenceslas was worthless as a king, true, but his brother Sigismund isn't any better. What more can I say? My pa, rest his soul, always said a fish stinks from the head down.
Excuse me.
You're talking about someone you have no... What's it?
Where
No
did you come
personal
from?
experience.
I ain't never seen you here before.
I'm here to help, mate. Say that. They found a dead body stuck in a wheel.
I'm here to help my, uncle.
With the charcoal? Sinner, the blacksmith, is your uncle.
Why, everything's gone down the latrine.
Well, I'm all ears, Master Philosopher.
It's clear as a bell. Everything was fine as long as we had a king.
We still got a king, though.
Wenceslas was worthless as a king, true, but his brother Sigismund isn't any better.
Aren't you supposed to be up top calling sacks? Get to it!
That's that.
No personal experience.
Well, best to drop
You
it.
come from?
Unlike
I ain't never seen you here before.
I'm here to help, mate.
The first bell. Another 11 to go.
I bought a lovely U-boat the other day for a great price.
It's a load of rude, what a waste of money.
Didn't you hear that the king himself announced that everyone should have a good bow on hand?
Which king would that be?
I don't know exactly, but when the king commands, his subjects have to obey, don't they?
You didn't hear it from the trader who sold you the bow, by any chance?
Aye, come to think of it, it was him who told me. Oof, farewell.
Have a nice day.
From? I ain't never seen. You here before?
I'm here to help,
You
mate.
lot all think running the castle is a piece of cake, but for sure Chamberlain Ulrich hasn't got it easy. He's got all sorts of worries. Sir Otto travels a lot, so he's got to do a lot of stuff on his behalf.
I finished hauling the sacks. What now?
How should I know? They told me to think up some job for you, so you wouldn't be idle. So if you want to pass the time, go ahead, but do it sensibly.
Well, I'd say there's plenty of work to do around here. I'll gladly help you with something.
Aye, but I've only got work in the forge, and that ain't for everyone. I'm a respected tradesman here, understand?
I'm a blacksmith too, even if I don't look the part right now.
Oh, really?
Aye. My pa was a blacksmith, a respected one.
Then you might actually be some use to me. At least I wouldn't have to work my fingers to the bone all the time. I'll tell you what, go to the forge. The fire's gone cold. I haven't had much time for, well, the trade. So fire it up and make some horseshoes for Kabat. He's our groom. Always bothering me that you don't have shoes for the horses. And there's only one nag stabled here now that his lordship's away with his men.
All right. How many should I make?
How many legs does a horse have?
Well, it depends. Usually 4, but once there was a 3-legged foal born in our village.
All right, all right. You're a fool, but maybe you're a handy one. So go and make 1 horseshoe for the groom, all right?
But a horse has 4.
Aye, but Kabat's missing just 1, and I ain't going to waste more on him.
1. All right.
You'll find everything you need in the trunk in the forge. It's there, past the gate.
All right, but I was told not to go there.
And now I'm telling you to go. And when it's done, bring it to me to check so you don't make me look bad. Off you go. Lads!
Where did you come never seen you here before.
I'm here to help my...
I ain't never seen you here before.
I'm here to help my...
Mr. Hart, whatever worries he has, if a fella treats folks like dirt, it ain't no wonder...
That damn wretch! Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
Merciful God, grant that our Captain Thomas... I beg you, let his wounds be healed, and if you... take them as well. Welcome him in to your heavenly kingdom. Take him
Like
to your bosom.
always, he likes